There's a concept called the butterfly effect that says a butterfly flapping its wings in Chicago can cause a storm in Tokyo. That's what happened in 2005, when then Charger Drew Brees suffered a needless injury in Week 17. Drew was out in San Diego, Phillip Rivers was in. The butterfly had flapped its wings. Miami coach Nick Saban hoped to sign Brees that offseason, but due to the injury, traded for Dante Culpepper instead. The Dolphins stumbled, and Saban will leave town to start a dynasty at Alabama.
And the Crimson Tide has ascended to the top of the college football mountain.
So Drew signed with New Orleans, which in turn meant the Saints no longer needed to draft a quarterback, and instead selected yours truly, number 2 overall. Funny thing, the butterfly effect is part of chaos theory. But my boy Drew is the opposite of chaos.
Remember who we are. Remember why we play. If we fight, if we believe, we can't be beat.
His steady nature and unwavering need to find the good were exactly what a city still reeling from Hurricane Katrina needed.
They have been the full embodiment of their community, a sign of hope.
A team that spent nearly 40 years as a punchline has since collected 6 division titles, 8 playoff appearances, and we won a Super Bowl.
The miracle in Miami has happened. Get ready to party with the Lombardi, New Orleans.
I don't know if the butterfly effect is real, but I know when Drew lets it fly, anything can happen. That's quite an effect.
Huge effect not only on his team, but that city, of course. Charles Woodson always having an effect on us here at Fox. Happy to have you back in studio.
Thank you.
For the record, you guys are 8 combined and 20 against Drew Brees. So maybe do better next time. Yeah. Charles, you faced him 8 times. You faced a ton of great quarterbacks. What was it that you had to prepare most when you went up against Drew Brees?
Well, with Drew Brees, he's like the other great quarterbacks when you talk about a Tom Brady or a Peyton Manning. What makes these guys special is what they do when the huddle breaks, what they do pre-snap. Being able to go out there, scan your defense, and understand where pressure is coming from. Is it coming from the right side, left side? Are they sending cap pressure, sending a cornerback? He knows where to put the ball right now. And if you give him one tip, he's going to get it to the right matchup.
Yeah, and you look at him, his preparation, I think that's where it starts. There was a tweet I saw of him where before the game last week where he went 29 of 30, probably the best game I've ever seen out of a quarterback in the history of the NFL. But he goes through all the plays in his mind. You talk about that preparation. That's what makes him so great. And I'm so tired of people talking about, well, he's the best quarterback under 6 feet. I can't stand it when I hear that about this guy. I love Drew Brees. He's one of the best quarterbacks of all time, and it's time to mention that. I love how you brought that up. He is right up there with Tom, right up there with Peyton. No ifs, ands, or buts about this guy. This guy's special.
He turns 41 in January. So, Mike, how long does he keep this thing going?
I think he plays another 2 years, get a ring this year, keep it going. Him and Sean Payton have built a playbook that, you know, the formula has been proven, you know, and you know, for them to step up and continue to do this in another year, another season, you know, it's almost unstoppable. I love watching Drew. I think he'll continue to play his best and be one of the best at the position for the next couple years, but he's not going to slow down for the next 2 years. He's going to continue to play, as he should.
That's a little tough, though. I don't know you guys both think that maybe he should keep playing, but I could see him walking away. There's a lot to be said about getting that Super Bowl ring. And then getting up out of town. I mean, it is about money, right?
Listen, if you have no rings, you want 1 ring. If you have 1, you want 2. If he's able to get his second ring, there's nothing that's going to keep him from wanting to go get 3 rings. And they continue to surround him with playmakers around him. Michael Thomas, one of the best in the league. They go out and get Al Kamara. And then they brought in Latavius Murray, what I think is a very underrated move that they brought in at the running back position. So as long as they keep surrounding him with players, he's going to play. If he gets another ring this year, man, he just
Michael Strahan,
he's thirsty for another one.
Michael Strahan, John Elway.
Brady didn't walk away last year.
Brady's these guys are wired different. I don't understand.
To get on TV, man. Strahan wanted to come to Fox, man.
His 95 job.
Playing the game from a mental standpoint, it's always easier to go out there and get the job done. So that's what Drew is doing, like you said, Tony. He's playing from a mental capacity, and that's something that can't be overridden.
This bowl is always a good time. This bowl always lights up the night.
It all comes down to this.
And this year won't be any different. Keaton Slovis, the freshman phenom, has the Trojans moving in the right direction. But after a season of what-ifs, Iowa is out for redemption as they look for their third bowl win in a row.
Touchdown, Iowa!
The San Diego County Credit Union Holiday Bowl. Friday at 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific on FS1 and the Fox Sports app.